So around where I live in the South, and the whole thing right now is the statues being torn down, right? And I don't particularly care at first. I was like, who cares about some statues? And this idea basically comes from when I was younger. This has happened before, and I can remember when it happened. And I didn't care then either. I did not see the point of arguing over it. The point of having statues was to remember our history, as so many other statues are used for. So when I think of statues, I think instantly of Easter Island. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I think of. And the statues there are of ancestors they worshipped or believed would help them in some way. Were all these ancestors good guys? No, I'm sure they weren't, I'm sure when someone's statue was pulled up, people also remember the bad things this person did. I think another good example of the statue is the statue of the King of Hawaii, King Kamehameha, which is funny if you're into anime. He is hailed as their warrior king who brought Hawaii into the ruling class period of its history through civil war with his cousin, right? So do you think he did this without shedding Hawaiian blood? Without atrocities? Do you believe there are families in the now united Hawaiian Islands that don't remember these atrocities, who are maybe on the other side? I don't think so. I think just like with any statue, he is there on official governmental land as a reminder of the tragic past of Hawaii and to encourage future generations towards peace. The Bible also looks at statues two different ways, right? So the first is positive, and that's found in Joshua 4:4-7. So Joshua called together the 12 men he had appointed from the Israelites, one from each tribe. And he said to them, "Go over there before the ark of the Lord your God into the middle of the Jordan. Each of you is to take up a stone on his shoulder according to the number of tribes of the Israelites, to serve as a sign among you. In the future, when your children ask you, 'What do these stones mean?' tell them that the flow of the Jordan was cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. When it crossed the Jordan, the waters of the Jordan were cut off. These stones are to be a memorial to the people of Israel forever." So you can see in this story, this is after their bout with slavery. They've been freed, and now they've crossed over Jordan. This is to remember, so people know, hey, so they can pass on to their kids, hey, this is what happened. This is what God did for us. And it can be remembered forever, never forgotten, right? So that's the negative and the positive together. They have this memory now. So the second that it has is as a negative found in Psalm 115, 4-8. All right, and this is, "Their idols are silver and gold, the work of human hands. They have mouths but do not speak, eyes but do not see. They have ears but do not hear, noses but do not smell. They have hands but do not feel, feet that do not walk. They do not make a sound in their throat. Those who make them become like them, so do all who trust in them." God also says, don't be making idols and worshiping them. Don't be making these things and putting your trust in things that are these inanimate objects that really just mean nothing, right? So for me, it comes down to these two thought processes. Are we using these statues as reminders to teach our children, or are we worshiping them? For me, the statues are reminders of the good and the bad, just like the Israelites remembering that they were once slaves and now are free. That's why I don't want them taken down. I think that they're there for a good reason, and we should leave them there. So what do you guys think about all this? I'd like to hear what you think.